All right, guys, we're getting to work. I am running the dual cameras here so you can see I'm putting effort in. All right, I am going to trim this fender down to the door edge, and then I have no idea what I'm going to do after that, but I'm starting there. So let's start there, and here we go. So there's like the contacts here, it has a little gap there. Contact here has a bigger gap here. Which means this is going that way and that's going that way. So, which gives me a room for an arc in here. Will it do that? So we're going to cut this off. Just right. Bring it out here. More or less, yeah. You see, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Is that what's up with this? Follow this down. Yes. Not in here. Is this test or is this cord? That's cord. This is. Okay. There's no outside that's tested. Okay. Thing called a tram. Bodyman's tram. That's what I'm making here. It's like moving points, but this has a level in. This is what I need right now, so I can say that point and that point should be level, and they are. All right, freezing cold. Bumper. I had to check and see if it made the fender long enough because it just felt too high, but I actually think it's fine. I'm gonna have some issues with my Meteor trunk lid though, because it's gonna close way below that. So maybe I'll have to shorten it and bring it up. Problems for future me. Other than that, obviously, bumper's way too wide, but we knew that. It's going to get cut, shortened. Well, everything's fine with that. Move the fender back in, which gives me a top line on the fender that's kind of straight, not straight back, but angled that way. And then it's going to have to curve or wash out and just be okay. I don't think it's the end of the world because it really lines up nice like this. I mean, it gets that gap down to really small. I can make that work easy. The front's perfect. The sides are going to work. Hey, everybody. You remember Bill? Say hi, Bill.
Hey, good to see you.
He's here still. We're cutting up the car today. take you on a quick walk out of the sun here. So, just cutting off this front fender, cutting off the rear fender. We're not going to try to fit them on the car today, probably just getting those off to the side. But we got to cut this guy up so we can at least throw it in the back and make it our scrap metal bin, and keep working on other stuff. All right, well, that came off relatively easily. Did a little crooked line, but that's okay. That's out of there. I'm gonna probably try to salvage some of these other pieces, the grill and stuff, now or at a later date. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. And then I got to get this rear fender quarter off. It's got a big dent in it, which is really unfortunate, but we'll have to work that out. So what we've got is a relatively inexpensive Vever, whatever the brand is, 36-inch box and pan brick, so you can separate all those teeth out and do something smaller and make an actual box. But, oh, that's cool. I guess I'll just set it on a table for now, but eventually maybe we'll make a cart or something for it. But yeah, super cool. Great addition. Makes it so we can make, right now what I need to make next with it are the bottom of these doors where I cut it off. I'm gonna need to make a piece that can fold down and go to there. And then I'm gonna have to make something that meets this fender line here and on the back of the door. So make a little 90, put it in the shrinker stretcher and shape it to the fender line. So that'll give me a hard edge to then mount to the car. And then from that, I'll be able to mount the panel that I make on the doors and this other part to that. And I'll be able to mount this fender to the fender under it, or to the bracing under it that connects to the car. So it's just one of those things I needed. I had them, sold them, had them, sold them. And then this one was a decent deal for a reasonable amount. So it's a 36-inch, which is decent. I would have preferred a 48, but that just got into money that I can't spend. So here we go. You see, Bill? You see those hands? Do it again, Bill. That says I'm talking too much. Thanks, guys. You're not wrong there. You're not completely wrong there.
Yeah, you're just going to take that off. And, perfect.
I'm just closing off the valve right now. Like the opening, I'm gonna actually close it with a glove and a hose clamp. And then that tank is sealed again. Doesn't that sound like at least a decent plan? Okay, people.
Where is it dripping?
Capping off this fuel tank. This is an argument between Bill and I for the last, I don't know, couple days. I would have removed the tank to begin with. He's right. I would have spilled fuel everywhere to begin with.
Yeah.
But at least it would be out of my damn way. Instead of this, I'm messing with it at every turn because it's got the nastiest, most varnished, old, like a old lawnmower. Go find the oldest lawnmower in the yard. Smell that gas tank. That's this. 30-year-old gas. Anyway, I'm capping it off with a glove. And then hopefully it won't stink anymore. I can just do this. Shove all that glove in there. That's it. That's my glamorous plan for keeping the nasty fuel inside the tank for the moment, and probably when I remove it, because I think I'd like remove it and not have it in my yard being disgusting. That's it. Okay, we're gonna go back to working on other stuff now. Did I record from over here? Yeah, you guys got me too. All right, rear fender removal starting now-ish. I fucking love it. I guess I don't need those anymore. I love it, man. Look at that. That is killer. Look at the front on this bad boy. Oh. I mean, it's like always, it's not where it needs to be, but man, is it getting there. Oh, and I got to thank the right guy. Let me see here. I'm going to look on my phone so I can get the correct information here. All right. Back there's a visor, and it makes the whole thing look right. Okay, I'm sorry, I got my junk all over it right now, but hang with me for 2 seconds, I'm sorry. Look at that. The visor, I think it got rid of the funk that we had. It works. So, Derek Rogers, thank you for your comment. I really appreciate it. Anybody else who's said visor or thought visor, it made it to me. Thankfully, I had a visor sitting here to try. I'm going to get a real one for this car, and hopefully that'll actually look right. But Look at that, people. We've got a Mercury Cadillac. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I know what I'm going to name the car. And it's not a car name. But I'm not exposing that name just yet. Hey, Bill. He thinks I'm talking too much. I appreciate that some people think I talk too much. But you guys, I have shit to say. All right. Thanks. Bye. Oh, man. That Cadillac is so heavy. You see that almost tipping over, Big Jim? A nightmare. Loading it, unloading it, everything. And then I got to load it again sometime when I send it off to the goodbye land, the scrapyard. But that's another day, another time, another battle. Oh, yeah. Did I show you this? I'm showing it to you again. Look at how sick that is. I know that fender's all wrong, but it's got them on both sides. Oh, man. If only we had somebody to come button it all up for us, we'd have a sick car, man. But I got to do it. Look at that. Look at that. Tail lights. That thing's going to be cool, man. I'm so excited. I am so excited. All right, just a little couple day wrap up here. Fender, rear fender. That one we got to look decent. We cut off the front fender on the passenger side and the rear fender on the passenger side from the donor car, the 56 Cadillac 4-door that's ruined. Put on a visor, which looks rad. It made the whole thing look less crazy. I couldn't be happy with that. So the dude who I did the shout out to earlier, I really appreciate you. I really appreciate all of you who are putting in comments and just being part of this. It makes it more fun for me. Hopefully it makes it enjoyable for you. And look at that, a piece of feedback came back and helped me to make this look right. So I'm stoked. I appreciate you guys. That's it for today. We'll be back next week with a couple things. I'm planning to go pick up a cool car next week too, so maybe I'll make a short video with that, and we'll see you then, guys. I like it.